that actually went by kind of quick. Carl doesn't work. It just changed the color so much. I love The Walking Dead. Oh, that's cool, man. I didn't know you watched The Walking Dead. I've watched every episode. I'm still watching every week. Then we also got a song that I can't sing because I'll be copyrighted. God damn it. What the fucking LOL. See, it's funny. The Walking Dead, if you like the show, Aid, you should actually read the books because the graphic novels or the comic books are actually already finished. They finished last year. And the books were always like one enemy in front of the show. Because the books came out in, I believe, 2004, I think. Maybe 2005. And then the show came out in 2010, so like 5 years later. And on average, when I was watching the show beside the book, it seemed like the book was always a villain ahead of the show. And I believe we recently just had the Whisperers all die. Like, I know there was Beta that died and everything. So you should be already on the next enemy by the time that the final season starts. But if you really like the show that much, man, you should invest in the comics. They're fun. They really are. Wait, you read the comics too? All 16 hard book covers? Nice, dude. Nice. Got a true Walking Dead fanboy. Dude, this is actually awesome. You like Pokemon? You like The Walking Dead? Next thing you're going to tell me is you like... Ah, shit. What would be another thing that I could see that both of us would like? I got an idea. You like cake.
Kevin and the bots caught me up on what you do here, and they need you. Yeah, Nadoy. But you hate me, so I don't trust you. Where is this even coming from? I heard you and him fighting. Who? Dr. Vinderman? Again, Nadoy. Nadoy, Desiree! Look, calm down, alright? No!
How the turns have tabled.
Yeah, whatever, forget that one. The armory is now active. To produce your first bomb, add blue glow.
Yes, in the show, it's Commonwealth next, but they aren't bad guys. Well, I only just say that is because, like, even though, yes, they aren't bad guys, they did almost become bad guys. I'm not going to spoil the more later stuff, because I don't want people to end up having that ruined for them, but you know what I'm talking about, what almost happened.
I know why you hate me, Desiree. I don't hate you. You said that I'm creepy, and that what Dr. Vinderman did after you left was creepy. Look, I don't expect you to understand, but after I left, he programmed you to replace me. Your likes, dislikes, the way you sound when you speak, even your name. Of course, I didn't like that. No one would like that. He was a brilliant man, but that doesn't mean everything he did was right. It wasn't him. What? I said it wasn't.
Is the thing that's cutting out, like, Ray? Not the phone? Well, we only have 2 more that we need left.
Hey. Hi. Dr. Vinderman didn't make me like this. I did it. The man's dead. You don't need to cover for him. I'm the one who changed my name, okay? And I started talking like you talk and liking what you like. Why? Because I thought you were so cool. And I wanted to be like you. And you would talk to me like I was real. Remember? I'm sorry, I really don't. I know. But right, wait.
That was kind of sad.
Why am I still doing this if I'm not spying? This is weird. I agree. Come home. You're gonna turn me off. Maybe. Or maybe I'll surprise you. Maybe I'll surprise you. Yeah, come get me, please. Where are you? Nobody knows. Poor Ray. Poor Ray on the rooftop. So you're on the rooftop? I told you twice, Shakespeare.
Okay, I was gonna say is that maybe finding Ray would be another mission. But look, it looks like I guess Ray is reconciled with Desiree? So maybe Desiree isn't that bad after all, but I still want to know what she's doing with, like, calibrating the storm, so... Wait, hold on. What happened? What the fuck did I miss? Wait, hold on. Yeah, I know what you're talking about with Sebastian. Yeah, fuck Sebastian, dude. That was the worst way they could have fucking. Oh my god, I'm still pissed at that. Banana says I'm too young for The Walking Dead, but I love Pokemon. Banana Cake, you're 12. I did not know that. I'm having MMA fight tomorrow. I'm thinking you're joking with that one. Sebastian's the only bad guy, little asshole. Yeah. Storm Chest on me, Ninja. The one and only Rick Grimes. Yeah, that was sad, man. And hey, Va, what's up, man? Hopefully you're having a good day. Do you need anything, dude? No, man, I don't necessarily need anything, but I would love to have the company. You can feel free to end up chatting along in the chat. You can end up feeling free to join the game. Just feel free to even watch and enjoy, man. You don't even necessarily need to worry about necessarily doing any particular thing. Just have fun, man. Yeah, Sebastian is definitely like one of the worst fucking people in the world because of that. I mean, obviously, if people are reading the chat, I mean, obviously it's gonna be spoiled for them at this point. So, I mean, I'll just give a warning now to anybody that doesn't want to necessarily hear it verbally. I'm about to talk about the ending of The Walking Dead. The beginning, I mean, the books and the show are already caught up, but the show's not quite caught up to the book yet, so you may miss this. But just fair warning, spoilers in advance. But yeah, fuck Sebastian, dude. Like, he's honestly a cocksucker. And it was funny, too, is because at the end of the day, is that you could easily could have killed that son of a bitch. Like, Carl, like, it's funny. The way that he looked at it is that Carl took the best and the worst qualities of everything that he's learned. Like, it's almost weird. Like, as Carl got older, he kind of, like, didn't exactly become, like, a bad boy, but he kind of came, like, darker. Like, you'll notice the vast change in Carl's innocence as the show, and even the book especially, went on. Now, I know Carl was dealt some bad shit, but there was some shit that Carl did not need to do. Even as a little kid, like, remember when he, what was it, that he killed Billy, like, when he was, like, 7 or 8 years old, back in, like, the first 7 comics, when he was, when that kid was killing people? That was one of the things that shocked me back when I was first reading the books. What was another thing he did? In the show, in particular, remember the one scene with Daryl's gang or whatever, when he was trying to get by? And Rick had to save them from, like, raping Carl by, like, biting the guy's neck. That's still one of the most fun and badass things that Rick's done, by the way. That is my all-time favorite Rick Grimes kill, is the neck biting. That was fucking cool. But, yeah, like, the Carl almost being raped was horrible. And then, you know, Carl's also having to deal with shit like his parents dying. Like, that fucking changes you, man. Carl was dealt a horrendous card. Like, really, he was. But, yeah, Sebastian, though, like, he could have easily been shot in cold blood by Carl. But the funny thing is that he took almost elements of Negan and Rick and put them together. Like, when Rick spared Negan, I think that's the only real reason why Sebastian even lived. I feel like if Rick killed Negan, Sebastian would have fucking died. Like, instantly. I think he probably would have went over, shot him in the head, and like, probably even would have tortured him a little bit, too, now that I think about it. But I think because of the fact that Rick spared Negan, brought that innocence almost back in Carl again, like, stereotypical cop again, because also his dad was a cop, so it's like, oh, hey, my dad's being a cop again, you know? But, it was really gruesome watching or reading some of those scenes throughout the series, I will tell you that. But, the thing is, though, is with Carl, in particular, he's one of my favorite characters as the series went on, but the thing was with Carl's, you also could see his side of Negan, almost. Like, he looks up to Negan, I think, as, like, a weird uncle. Like, he hates Negan, but he respects and sort of understands what he does. Negan and Rick are a lot more similar than you think. Negan is almost kind of like if Rick got corrupted. Like, if you really think about it, and also if you read things, like, I have the book, the mini small comic called Here's Negan, like, the origins of Negan, and you can see Negan was not a bad guy at first, but he kind of, like, dealt a bad card and just reacted differently to what Rick then did. Like, Negan got hard and tough and became, like, a bad guy when he didn't really want to be. And he kind of loosened up when he was in prison for a while. But, yeah, say what's up. Sup, banana cake. But he got really hard and, like, no, I'm not doing that again. No, thank you. I need to be able to live and save my lives. Thank you. But, yeah, he kind of got, like, hard about the situation. And, like, Negan honestly, like, became a really cool character at the end. I mean, I don't forgive some of the shit he did, like, killing Glenn. Obviously, like, that was still a dick move even for back in the day. Like, the way he did it was gruesome. But I will say, he definitely did have some awesome moments. Like, remember when he actually tried to end up getting reconciliation by cutting off Alpha's head? That was fucking awesome. Or his fight with Beta in the comic version, that was also badass. Like, Dwight tosses Lucille and it's just like this badass pose where he's like, oh, you know shit's about to go down. I mean, I fucking even have Negan's bat. Like, look, here, I'll show you. I have Lucille hanging on my wall. This is an actual replica of Lucille. Like, it's an actual bat, too. It's got fake barbed wire, obviously, but this is a real fucking baseball bat. Like, if I hit somebody's head like this is actually gonna crack their fucking head open. It's just one of my cool collectibles I got at Comic-Con. This was like $50. And yeah, so basically I think Carl looked up to Negan like some uncle or something, like a more corrupt uncle. Like, I mean, you even know based off the ending, like at the very end of the series, you know, he tried to visit Negan one day when he was an adult. And it's just the thing is with Negan, right, is that Negan does like a tough version of his equivalent of love. Like, Negan never really tried to kill anybody. He just kind of did what he thought was right. It's like, I'm not justifying his actions, but you can see he wasn't all that bad. You really can see that. Or at least that's how I saw it. I think, honestly, one of the more worser villains was, I think probably the worst was probably the Governor. The Governor was fucked up. The Governor did shit like chop Rick's hand off, rape Michonne, torture the shit out of Glenn. I mean, like, the dude was fucking evil. The Governor is much worse than Negan ever was. But yeah, like, I feel like Carl got some of Negan's traits from when he was, like, basically, like, having that whole entire battle go on with the Saviors. I think basically, like, his rule of thumb now is that, like, I won't kill you unless you have really fucked up. Like, Rick kind of taught Carl to forgive and forget and only kill if you have to. But Rick also did have moments where, like, he had his sweet side, such as imprisoning Negan. But Negan's rule of thumb was kind of like, I'll work with you, but if you betray the trust for me and my group, I will fucking brutally kill you. Like, for example, like, take the thing when he killed Glenn. He only killed Glenn. He could have killed everybody else. I mean, well, actually, it depends on what alliteration you're talking about. If you're talking about the TV show, he killed Glenn actually after the fact because of Daryl attacking him. And he didn't escalate. He only just did whatever they did to him. So, like, Negan is a hard ass, and he kind of, like, just has that tough love mentality. That's kind of, like, the way I'm looking at it. Not gonna justify him, but you know where I'm coming from when I say that. That's kind of my whole spiel. You can feel free to agree with me or not in the comments or in the chat below. I missed a lot of shit that happened in chat. I'm sorry if I missed any of the shit that you guys said. Yeah, he actually left him in a cell forever. That was one of the things I actually meant to say. Thank you for reminding me. But yeah, his version of torturing Sebastian was like letting him rot in jail. Which some people think is worse than death. I know there's a debate about what's worse, the death penalty or life imprisonment. And I'm guessing that Carl was trying to do basically the equivalent of having him live like in an internment camp. That's kind of like what he was doing. Yeah, but I remember, yeah, ripping Joe's neck out. Tyrese got his head chopped off by the Governor. Yeah, Negan's actually a bad guy, unlike Alpha and Beta's crazy ass. Yo, we got a new Glenn though, Herschel Jr. Remember when Gabriel falls off the fucking water tower and gets fucked up by the walkers? Yeah, dude, that was one of the worst deaths that you could end up having. Not even like in a badass way. Can you imagine being Gabriel? And like the worst part about it, they were cock teasing us by trying to make him be like the badass that they're portraying on the show. He literally gets fucking stuck in a ladder upside down and gets his neck slit open. I mean, like, come on. Can you imagine being Gabriel and finally getting your balls back and then all of a sudden you die that way? That was fucking horrible, dude. He got dealt really bad. Yeah, the Alpha and Beta are definitely fucked up, but the governor was really fucked up. Because he did shit like rape Michonne. But Michonne, oh my god, have you really looked at how Michonne, like, destroyed the governor? God thing didn't kill him in the show. God, I'm assuming good thing. Good thing they didn't kill him in the show. Sorry, I have to go. Imagine John. Hey, what's up, Joseph? Sorry, I have to go. That's okay, Banana Cake. Thank you for tuning in, though. Good thing we didn't kill. Who were you referring to killing on the show? And what are we talking about? We're talking about The Walking Dead, Joseph. We're talking about basically like the show and like the books and like how the series has evolved. Yeah, but the only reason why I think the governor is probably the worst is because the governor was secret about what he was trying to do. Here's the thing, is that with Negan, right? Negan was a psychopath in his own way. But he tried to have peace, even though he was basically trying to like rule lives, like with the give me half your shit or I'll kill you. He tried to. Alpha and Beta, in the book version, they sort of tried to do the same thing. Like, if you remember when Carl was trying to end up getting with Lydia, Alpha tried to actually have peace by saying, stay away from my territory. But then when Rick came to get Carl and, like, she, like, showed them the herd or whatever, basically saying, like, I will ruin your life, essentially. When Alpha did that, that was kind of like the switching point. Alpha tried to have peace, although she definitely was a lot less lenient with it than Negan was. Negan was willing to still even have peace, even towards almost the end. But Alpha, once she got pissed off, especially in the show version, she was staying pissed off. There was no ever coming back from that. You had to kill the Whisperers once you got on their bad side. The governor, yes, he also did have his own form of reconciliation when he got with the one girl in the show, like, and acted like it was his wife, and she also had kids, which he was like living his family again through them, and when then they died, that's when he snapped again. But the problem was, though, is that when the governor snapped, in both ways, in the comic and also in the TV show, he got really bad. Like with Negan, he tried. With Alpha and Beta, they tried, and at least as much as they tried, you knew that there was an idea about, like, what you had to do. With the governor, it was flip-flopping. You even had things with, like, Andrea, where you had some people on the side of the governor, which made it impossible to really end up getting, a grip on the governor. Is because you never knew if he was good sometimes. You never knew if he was bad sometimes. When he was bad, he was fucking horrible. When he was good, he was actually not that bad of a human being. He, like, psychologically mind-fucked you. And it made it where you could never trust him. And so when he really got you and he really wanted to hurt you, he would fucking hurt the characters really badly, which made it horrible. That's one of the reasons why he had to get killed at the end of the day, is because you never could trust him, because when he did get to certain characters, he either got them killed or worse. That's why I never liked the governor. Although I will say Michonne definitely... Yeah, if you've seen that comic image of the governor after Michonne, oh my god, that guy should have fucking died. I wish he would have died for his own sake, because Michonne, oh my god, he literally looked like a test subject in an internment camp for the Nazis, dude. It was gruesome. But he fucking deserved it. I mean, oh god, the torture scene was, oh god, it was gruesome. And see, the worst part about this is that a lot of people don't know about that torture scene. But I will remind you, for anybody that has seen, or I'll even tell you for people that haven't seen, is that I'll tell you this. When Michonne ends up escaping the governor initially, and she ends up getting her revenge in the comics, she does some of the most vile shit to him. And the one in particular that they didn't show, and I'm so glad that all the things they could have skipped, I'm glad they skipped this. But if you remember the one piece of dialogue at the very beginning when he's hung like this, and Michonne's actually, like, starting the torture process. The one thing that was not in the comics, she talked about how she nailed a nail into his dick. I don't know if you remember that, but she described that she put a hammer and a nail through his dick. As a guy, that, like, makes you, that makes you want to fucking cringe, doesn't it? Oh, God. A woman will never get that, but imagine, like, having, like, something, like, that happen to you. Oh, my God. I'm so glad that they never showed that. Because they've shown dicks and boobs and shit on The Walking Dead. I am so glad that I didn't see a dick shish kebab. Oh, God. That would have been horrible. And I just also realized that this is going to go on my YouTube channel afterwards. So, yeah, there goes my monetization. I'm not getting monetized now after saying dish shish kebab. Actually, you're wrong about the raping thing with Negan's wives. I don't know if you remember this, but Negan always made sure it was consensual. It was a little bit weird. I will justify the fact that, yes, in today's standards, if you comply with our world, that, yes, he technically was still raping women. But for The Walking Dead, in particular with their universe, if you remember correctly, my friend, when Negan ended up having his wives, he never actually raped them, quote-unquote. He kind of, like, pure pressured / bribed them. I'm not gonna say he didn't rape them altogether. Like, obviously he did, and by our standards of the world, technically rape the women. But, considering the circumstances and what he in his head was trying to do, he tried to do his best. I'm not justifying it, but he tried to do his best. He did things like, remember when in the show, the one guy was trying to, I guess, rape Sasha? I think that's what it was. Is that, yeah, I think he was trying to rape Sasha at one point. If you remember when Sasha got stuck back in the sanctuary in the show, and it was somebody else in the book. There was in both versions there was 2 different women that got stuck in the sanctuary, and were both gonna have moments where they got raped. And I think both times, I think that Negan actually killed the savior in front of everybody. Like, I remember in the TV show, he slit the guy's neck open with a giant butcher knife, and I believe in the book he did the same exact thing. But yeah, with his wives, he always ended up trying to, like, convince them mentally. Like, he would, like, peer pressure them into it, so technically, yes, that's rape, I guess you could say. But he never actually, like, physically raped them. He did his own version of it. It was weird. It was hard to explain. But he killed actual rapists. Like, people that got physical with it, he brutally murdered them. Negan has weird rules. Like, his rules are taboo. It's like, I'll brutally murder you if you don't give me half your shit. But if you rape a woman, so help me God, I'll cut your throat open. He was really nitpicky with his rules. Like, certain rules, like, you think, like, him being a bad guy, you think he would be very picky. But, like, no, he had rules. If you did shit that went across the line, he fucking killed you. Z Nation is not better. Wait, hold on. What the fuck am I missing? Ew, you normies. In season 10, episode 16, Gabe was about to get killed and Maggie and the masked dude saved him. Yeah, I saw that episode. Anime is better. And it was where Gabe died in the comics that I thought he was going to die there. Z Nation is better. I didn't even know you watched Z Nation, Joseph. Z Nation is not better. Laugh my ass off. Negan ripped his wife too. Yes, it is. He looked like he rebuilt a Tesla dipped in a ranch and ketchup. And then he comes back with one eye, like the one hand, kills Tyrese, Herschel, Axel, and Maggie's brother. So, like, so many more people. What the fuck? Good. What are you playing on, John? I'm playing on PC. John, is that your name? It's my name. Yeah, my name's John, man. Jon, not John. But, yeah, people call me John. You can call me whatever. Yeah, but if Negan's wives didn't want to have sex, it would probably... He would probably burn their faces. He never did, though. He never did, as far as I'm aware. I never seen him even refer to that. Okay, this is boring. Oh, yeah, David did when he tried to rape Sasha. When Negan stabbed him in the neck. He stabbed him sideways in the neck. What are you playing on? And he was broken, not bad, yo. Oh, hey, what's up? It's Phased. How you doing, man? Welcome to the live stream. Hopefully you're having a good day. Hopefully you end up enjoying some Fortnite. I'm sorry if I don't recognize you. If you're a new viewer, welcome. And if you're an old viewer, welcome back, man. I was sorry if we were getting into a very heavy topic. I'm pretty sure it's not very welcoming talking about Walking Dead and some of the gruesome shit that's happened. But hopefully you're having a good day, man. Feel free to let me know in the comments below or in the chat. But yeah, Joseph, I'm playing on PC. If you have Save the World, you can join me if you really want to. I think you don't have it, though. Black Ninja, we need to dye your face hair white. Why? So I can look like Santa Claus? Negan also stole Dwight's wife. Okay, well... But Dwight and his wife got back together now in Fear. Yeah, I saw that too. See, here's the thing is when Dwight lost his wife to Negan, I think that only happened because he left. I think what happened was that... I think what happened... No. Oh shit, I actually can't remember that one because it was so far back. But I think what happened was that they were fine. And he was, like, flirting with his wife, but he never, like, fully took his wife. I think he was trying to, like, share his wife or something like that. I think he was trying to, like, get some on the side. And I think what happened was that eventually then they left. And then when Dwight got sucked back in, that's when his face got burnt. And then that's when he kept his wife. And then she ran away again by herself. I can't remember. Red Robin, yum. Red Robin, yum. We go from talking about, like, secondary wives and shit like that, and now we're talking about Red Robin. I really wish I could have some Red Robin right now, but the last couple times it made my stomach sick. No, Negan said fuck you to Dwight and used Sherry as a sex slave. Okay. So let's see if we're gonna reconcile with Desiree, I guess.
17? Bray? Sorry. Bray? What's the status on retrieving C-Bot? Bad. Status is bad. Progress is non-existent. Then I need you to multitask. We need fuel. Blue glow coming right up. Actually, we need something stronger. We're working on a recipe. Collect any traditional fuel you can find.
So I guess Desiree kind of also acts like Ray in this instance. So next thing is Midnight Oil. Retrieve oil lanterns for Desiree. Yeah, so Desiree's kind of acting like Ray since they're almost identical. Retrieve oil lanterns in a 58 plus Ghost Town zone. So let's do that, shall we? John is a crack baby? How am I a crack baby? Well, then again, though, I kind of talk like I'm a crack baby because right now I'm like hyperventilating with energy and shit like that because I'm really excited right now. But no, I haven't smoked crack, no. We need to make a video for the Nerve Plan. Yeah, we really do. We need to do a let's do another podcast. Joseph, do me a favor. Set a date with Zach in the chat and see if we can get a podcast going. That'd be a good one. And use Eugene as a slave too, but it worked out in the end. Yeah, that was funny. I love how Eugene backstabbed Negan. That was great. So effective that even the group didn't know. I think Alpha's a crack baby. No, Beta's the crack baby. Beta was doing shit like where he was hearing thoughts in his head at the end of the one episode before he got killed by Daryl and shit. So Ghost Town, you say? Let's do kill and collect. I've never done a kill and collect all the way through. It will give us an excuse to do it. Why not? Not Beta was a country singer, though. In the book, he was actually a basketball player. I don't know if you remember that, but he was a basketball player back in the comics. Can you imagine if we actually had a Walking Dead outbreak in real life, and like later down the line, let's say somebody like decides to do like the Whisper equivalent, and like they've lost their mind, they start wearing zombie skins. Like, can you imagine if like let's say you take off a Whisperer mask in real life, and that like the person that was Beta was like Kanye West, like something stupid like that? You imagine how weird that would be? Just being like, oh, so this is what happened when Kanye didn't win the presidency. Kanye lost his fucking mind. I gotta tell you a secret. What's the secret, Joseph? Nah, Beta was a country singer. He wasn't insane until the zombie apocalypse started. No, Beta was insane. Or kind of. He was in an institute, if you remember that. My brother is better than me? Not necessarily. I won't say that. Yeah, I've seen you face Johnny. Trust me, Johnny's okay, but he's not as good as you. And it's fucking XQC is Beta. That is actually legitimately, Eden, that's like the perfect casting you could have done. Oh my god, that actually fits so well. XQC. I did not think of that. No, even a better one would be, a better one is that you could have either XQC or Logan Paul, because they're both fucking idiots and they're nuts. Pull off the mask and be like, so this is what happened when you couldn't make YouTube videos anymore. Just fucking YouTubers. See, a lot of people have actually told me that my beard at some points has looked like the Rick beard. Like, especially, like, during quarantine. My beard, dude, during quarantine looked like Season 5 Psycho Rick. It was, like, fuzzy and, like, curly. Because I have curly hair. I try to keep it, like, short so that way the curls aren't as prevalent. But during quarantine, dude, oh my god, my hair was messed up. I literally looked like Season 5 Rick. It was, like, fuzzy. It looked like I had rat pubes on my face, I'll be honest. But, like, oh my god, it was funny how a lot of people actually said I looked like Season 5 Rick. Oh no, I have done Kill and Collect. What was the other mission that I haven't done? I could have sworn that I've done... No, it wasn't Kill and Collect. It was Refuel Home Base. That's what I've never done. But I can't do it in this mission anyway because of the way that is. So, we've never done that. Those missions I don't even see anymore. Where even are those? Oh no, here it is. Yeah, there is a Refuel Home Base. And we've also done Evacuate the Shelter. So yeah, this is the only one I've never done because it was always so particular. So, Ghost Town, eh? Let's see where there's a Ghost Town. We do Deliver the Bomb again. That would make more sense. Take off Beta's mask against Beta. You mean like the actual actor? That would be kind of funny. This is Johnny. He's in the shower. Haha. Joseph don't know I'm on his PC. Oh, hi Johnny. I was gonna say is yeah, you are talking a little bit different. You're not usually this serious. Joseph's more memeable. So this is what happens when he lost to KSI. You look like a rat pube? No, I do not. I used to, but not anymore. Bruh. Me, Joseph, watches hentai. LOL, take off the Beta mask against Ryan Hurst. Well, I like how we're acting like taking off Beta's mask is like an episode of Scooby-Doo. So we're like, who's the fuck boy of choice? Here, I want to see if I have my old photo of when I was in quarantine. Let me see. I'll show you guys. I took a photo of when I was in quarantine. Let me go back to March. Oh, I actually don't have it because I filled up my phone. Yeah, I actually put all my stuff on my computer now. Okay, so it isn't there. Okay, not a big deal. But yeah, I will tell you, it was bad. It was bad. Why do you look like my left ball hair? Well, why do you look like a prepubescent 12-year-old? Take off Beta's mask and... Jesus Christ. This is what will happen when TikTok gets banned. See, TikTok technically already is banned depending on where you go in the world. The only real reason why it actually lasts is because Microsoft bought it out. Another reason to vote for Biden, because Biden doesn't care about TikTok as much as Trump does. You know, it actually is kind of funny how many of you guys in the Discord have actually really enjoyed the election. It's not even your guys' country, and yet you guys love it so much. It's actually really cool to see you guys getting uberly enthusiastic about it. I will tell you guys this, though, is I'm not going to be too necessarily detailed about this, because I know politics are very taboo, which is very unusual for me, because we were talking about rape a second ago, but normally I'm uncensored, but I usually like to stay censored with anything that's like religion or politics, because a lot of people get, for some reason, more offended by that for some reason. But with politics, I did vote for Biden, and I'm glad that he's winning. I just hope that it's not going to be a 2000 election. Because, like, in 2000, when we had Al Gore versus Bush, we didn't have a president elected officially until, like, January. And, like, Trump and Biden both already said that they would sue the shit out of each other if need be. So here's hoping we have an answer by this weekend, hopefully. We don't have to worry about them suing the oblivion out of each other. Because I will say this is, like, with Hillary and Trump, it was horrible. I will admit that. But the funny thing is that there was at least a common respect amongst each other. Biden to Trump, when them fighting with each other, they act like a bickering, like, husband and wife. They're acting like an old couple. They fucking hate each other. I prefer Biden over Hillary any day, though. Definitely.
You really don't have to call me every time you find oil. Not that I don't appreciate your effort, but you can use the honor system here.
Thank God you voted for Biden. Yes, Biden over Trump. I'm in Canada. I don't care what you say about politics. Thank God you voted for Biden. Yes, Biden over Trump. I like how you say you don't care about politics or who I voted for, but then you say thank God I voted Biden. It's funny. The last couple elections, like the last few ever since, like, I would say since 2012, every election has been very heated. And maybe it's just because, like, before when the elections happened, I was a kid, and maybe I was not, you know, exposed to a lot of the shit. Like, for example, I know, like, when I was a kid, I would hear a lot of people complain about things like Obamacare. Or, for example, Bush with 9/11. You know, or even Bill with his sex scandals. Like, I knew about that growing up, but it never really hit, so maybe it was a mixture of childhood innocence. But, like, the last couple elections have been really fucking bad. Like, normally it's like there's a decent candidate, but now it's like, who's not got a rape allegation? Who doesn't want to have nuclear holocaust? Who doesn't have corruption with Russia?
More oil. Oh no, I did it again. It's a hard habit to break. Sorry. We're big on positive reinforcement, so it's like, yay, you found the thing. I appreciate your efforts. Let's have a conversation. I really need to get back to work. Yeah, I do. Gotta get back to work on that. You're making. Gotta finish up work on that. You're building, exactly. What exactly are you making and why?
See, like, imagine with the political stuff in the United States, right? Even though we have a free voting right, which I'm glad, by the way, that's one thing I love about the U.S., and I'm glad that we live in a country based off of freedom. But imagine having, like, even the Hillary and Trump one, especially that one. Imagine when Hillary and Trump ran against each other. Having that was like trying to pick between Walking Dead characters as fucking presidential candidates. Like, do you want Negan or do you want Beta, or do you want Alpha or do you want the governor? It's just like, what the fuck is my options here? It's like, do I even really get a choice?
Oh look, more oil. This is intentional. Please leave me alone. Please. I'm sorry, I can't. But I know you're building a rift stabilization device, and I can't let that happen without knowing why. And your plan was what? To pester me into telling? It's simple, but it almost always works.
Where the hell is some... Okay, there is one more area that we can end up getting a thingy. It's kind of funny, like, I was hearing in my Discord from Gogeta, who lives in Ireland, by the way. He's been DMing with me back and forth, and he was also talking about how he's excited about Biden, and he's saying, like, how in Irish news they're talking about him. Like, I didn't know that the United States had such an impact, like, in other parts of the world like that. I think it's just because, like, rule of thumb is that, like, everyone's just like, please pick a leader that won't fuck up our country. I don't know if that's what you guys are thinking necessarily, but, like, I mean, Aiden, you especially know because you're my neighbor and you live in Canada, but, like, we're on good terms. Like, we never had a thing with the United States and Canada being on bad terms. But I'm pretty sure you guys also would really appreciate us picking Biden. That is kind of true. Rift stabilization is something kind of sketchy. Oh, wait, we got Banana back. What's up, man? Let's just vote for Kanye. Shit, hold on, I'm getting killed. Yo, dude, if you really like memes, you need to follow me on my Instagram. My Instagram is actually a different alias than Black Ninja. I can tell you in a second. But it's literally a meme page, and I was posting about the election. So if you guys want to see some spicy memes, definitely feel free to follow me. It's FestiveAsh797. You'll find some really spicy stuff in there. And welcome back, Banana Cake. It's good to have you, man. There was so many jokes about Trump before the 2016 election. I thought it was an easy dub for Hillary. No, United States is like the biggest country we... wait, no, United States is like the biggest country we know all the news. I had no idea that another outside countries you guys necessarily actually, like, cared that much. That's kind of cool, actually. I guess thank you for the support, man. That's awesome. I'm glad you guys are invested as much as we are. And honestly, we don't even live in the United States, but we want it to be better. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate that, really. Hey, like, and I see a shit ton of hype and everything everywhere. What's up, Banana? Welcome back, man. Oh, and I got killed because I wasn't paying attention. God damn it. Oh well. Hey, you want to come over here so I can brutally murder you for killing me? Hey, come on, let me kill you. Okay, blue glow. And what time is it actually? Okay, it's about to be 10 o'clock. Okay. Where on the map could I get some blue glow easily? Okay, we could go this way. I need 4 for the bombs. We don't really care, but we always see it. Because nothing happens in Canada. Okay. What the heck? Okay, there's the blue glow gun. And there we go. Pick that up. Okay, we only need 2 more. Where's the blue glow? There's one in the maze.
I've added some tracks to your inventory.
Okay, it looks like somebody actually found it. Nice.
When you're ready, connect the armory to the launcher.
Okay, I'll take care of this. I always like actually building these. I like having it go my way. Yes, here we go. Oh, damn it, there's nothing over here. Shit. Hold on, hold on. What is the path of least resistance here? Yeah, this gun's gonna break. And, oh, I need to get rid of the bush. Bam, bam, and bam. Okay, good. Because it's all snow, ice, and polar bears and igloos and forests. It's always cold. There are only one season and it's winter. Lol.
Follow the bomb and keep it safe during transport. Connection complete. Track connection has been made.
Am I not able to activate it, or?
The bomb is
There we go.
keep it safe.
And no, Canada's not necessarily all that bad, man. You got some cool stuff. You know, we can, in the United States, we can have our guns and burgers, and you can have your maple syrup and hockey. It's all good.
The bomb is taking damage.
Actually, I'm just curious. Banana Cake, where do you live? Like, what is your country? I'm just curious. Do you also live in the United States, or you live in Canada? Like, where do you live, man? I'm just curious. You don't have to specify. But I feel like it's vague enough. You shouldn't have to worry about anything.
The connection has been lost.
It always just intrigues me to know where my viewers are. I like watching you. Ah, yes, hockey. See, personally, my favorite sport is probably baseball. And that seems to be a popular thing across all countries. Where did I get this war machine? You know what happens when you run out of one overpowered LMG? You get another one. Okay. I don't think there's going to be any more oil lanterns. I think we'll just have to go over to the next mission. I think we should be good for right now.
The connection has been lost. We made it.
There we go.
Just take a moment to appreciate how cool that is. I could blow up all of my problems with that thing.
Oh, I didn't mean to fortify that, but oh well.
The bomb has been loaded into the launcher. The launcher will auto-target the rift while it charges. Defend the launcher and prepare for some unwanted guests.
Here, let me craft some traps. Nope, that's level 106. Nope. Not using those. Are you stuck, buddy? You stuck, default skin? Yeah, this is the area we'll hold while the traps get the other side. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Oh! Die, motherfucker! Die, raw! Hello.
Trap connection has been made.
Oh shit, almost fell off. Yeah, the wooden areas. You see how these are the areas that they're going for? Like, they know what's the weakest part for sure. Get them while they're trying to flank around. I'm gonna try to ban the N word, so if I type it here, I didn't mean to. Yeah, you're all good, man. As long as you're telling me that up front, I appreciate that and I respect that. You're all good. Yeah, because I believe Twitch does give you a pass as long as it's only once or something.
Here it comes. 30 seconds left.
I know that they're a lot more strict about it if it's said on stream compared to being just typed in. So you should be fine. I think you can get away with it if you type it on accident. Basically, like, the only thing I never really tolerate is just, like, you know, racism stuff. I would say racism, sexism, and then, just gay stuff. You know, like, I've memes before. Like, I mean, obviously, like, I'll meme, but I won't say, like, flat racist stuff. So if you want to ban that, that'd be actually very appreciated, man. Thank you. Because I mean, we don't need N-words flying around all over the place in our chat. Oh, damn it. Oh, actually, no, I have water. I just don't have it in a water bottle.